Hey guys, it's Jessie. Welcome back to my channel, and these books are books that I am interested in, and they're coming out really soon. They're like on pre-order for the spring season. So I got like a list here of books that are coming out in the springtime. So let's just get into it. So I'm gonna go in order the release date. So the first book comes out on April 5th, and guess what? My birthday. My birthday is April 5th, so it comes out on my birthday, and it's kind of perfect that it comes out on my birthday because it's like, says that it's for fans of Caraval and Night Circus. Hello. If you've been on my channel, you know I love The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, so this caught my attention, and that is Hotel Manifeek by Emily J. Taylor. So I never read Caraval, but I know the gist of it by like the summary, and that like Hotel Manifeek is like the Caraval, but a hotel version, not like a Caraval. Carnival Caraval. So I'm just gonna read from the little blurb here because I don't think I can do the book justice. All her life, Jenny has dreamed of elsewhere, just barely scraping by with her job at a tannery. She's resigned to a dreary life in the port town of Durek, caring for her younger sister, Zosa. That is, until Hotel Manifeek comes to town. See, kind of like Caraval. The hotel is legendary, not only for its whimsical enchantments, but also for its ability to travel, appearing in a different destination every morning. While Jenny and Zosa can't afford the exorbitant cost of a guest stay, they can interview to join the staff, and are soon whisked away on the greatest adventure of their lives. But once inside, Jenny quickly discovers their contracts are unbreakable, and that beneath the marvelous glamour, the hotel is hiding dangerous secrets. With the vexingly handsome doorman, Belle, as her only ally, Jenny embarks on a mission to unravel the mystery of the magic at the hotel, at the heart of the hotel, and free Zosa and the other staff from the cruelty of the ruthless maître d'hôtel. To succeed, she'll have to risk everything she loves, but failure would mean a fate far worse than never returning home. It sounds so good and so cute, and I'm excited. And that comes out April 5th. So the next book on my list is Book Lovers by Emily Henry, and that comes out May 3rd. And this book, it sounds like a really quirky, and like, so Nora is a literary book agent, and her little sister is begging her to go on vacation, and she goes on vacation with her little sister to North Carolina, and it's a small like little town, and she bumps into none other than another rivalry of a literary agent. What's his name? Charlie. Nora's not the typical like swoony girl, damsel in distress. She don't give a shit about that. She stands her ground. She's firm and fierce. We love it. And she runs into Charlie, her nemesis. And they butt heads a lot. I guess it's kind of like an enemies to friends or lovers, but like they bump into each other so many times that this can't be a coincidence. And they are not the biggest fans of each other, but just them and their meet cute, and just what it says right here. If Nora knows she's not an ideal heroine, Charlie knows he's nobody's hero. But as they are thrown together again and again in a series of coincidences no editor worth their salt would allow, what they discover might just unravel the carefully crafted stories they're written about themselves. So it just sounds so good, and I haven't read an Emily Henry book before, but I do have a book of hers on my bookshelf. It's The People We Meet on Vacation, and I think that's another meet cute book, so I think she's like the queen of meet cute books, you know? And I'm excited nonetheless. It sounds cute. And Book Lovers by Emily Henry comes out May 3rd. Okay, so the next book on the list is By the Book by Jasmine Guillory, and I've read one book by Jasmine Guillory and I loved it. And this book is another book about books. So Isabel is fresh out of college and she graduated with a publishing degree, but she feels stuck and lost because she's still a publishing assistant and is still the only black girl at her work, and she's feeling really discouraged and is like overworked and underpaid. Girl, I feel ya. And her boss is complaining about this one high profile author who is not like giving the next book deal that they agreed with. And so Isabel like rushes to the headlines and like says, tells her boss that like, I'll do it, I'll go there, I'll get the story out of him and get her promotion that she needs and deserves. And so she goes to the Santa Barbara house, mansion, and she meets none other than Bu Tellers. I think that's how you say that name. And he is very standoffish, and she's like, I'll probably just give him like a pep talk or two so he can write this book and I get my promotion, everyone's happy. It's not that easy. But little do they know, they have a lot more in common than they thought. They hit it off and he spills his guts and writes the book and everything falls into place, it seems like. But everything seems too good to be true, so there might be a twist, I don't know. But it just sounds so good. It sounds like such another good cute meet cute, and I'm here for it. But this is the second book in a series, but I'm pretty sure you can read the series out of order because that's what I usually do. But this book comes out May 3rd. Okay, so the next book is a book I'm really excited about because this sounds so stinking cute, and it's called Flirting with Faith by Cj Cerventis. I think I butchered the last name, I apologize. So Ava Grandandos is in a fender bender in a flood with a mysterious boy, and she is like kicking herself mentally for missing her Nona's deathbed, and generations pass down through the female side. At the deathbed, the Nona gives a blessing, and she missed the blessing. However, she doesn't miss the blessing delivered, it just hit the wrong target. And that target being the mysterious boy. But Ava refuses to believe this, so from the help of her sisters and Nona's spiritual guide, she is determined to reclaim her family's magic and the blessing, and set Nona free. But for Ava, she's very a guarded person, and befriending this mysterious boy is hard for her to do. She's gotten along fine with like protecting her heart and not getting close to people, and that's one of the hardest things for her to do. But as Ava embarks on her mission to retrieve the blessing, she's wondering if getting close is maybe worth the risk. Doesn't it sound so stinking cute? I'm excited. I am pre-ordering this, and that is Flirting with Faith by Cj Cerventis. I'm sorry if I butchered that last name. And that comes out April 19th. Okay, so the next book is Go Hex Yourself by Jessica Clare. And this book reminds me of The X-Hex by Aaron Sterling, and if it's anything like that book, I know I'm gonna love it. So Reggie Johnson answers an ad in the paper, and she thinks she's gonna go work for one of her favorite games, Spellcraft, the Magic King, but she actually answered an ad for a real-life witch to be their familiar in practicing magic. The job has a few great perks: great room, great lodging, great pay. The witch is a bit eccentric. There might have been an issue with the black cat, but her worst problem is the witch's nephew, Warlock Ben Magnus. And he's cute, but he's arrogant and drives her crazy. Reggie absolutely hates him, and even though his butt did look good in the crystal ball vision, that's as far as it goes. Because when someone has a vendetta against the household and starts targeting the household with magic, she and Ben have to work together to figure it out and stop the craziness from happening. Sounds really cute. I love this, what it says. She finds herself working with Ben to break a deadly curse. Apparently when they're not fighting like cats and dogs, things get downright bewitching. I love it. Oh my god, I am excited. I'm excited. And that is Go Hex Yourself by Jessica Clare, and that comes out April 19th. So the next book is a book that I'm excited, as I keep saying, but I'm excited. But I'm really excited about this one because it is by Wendy Hurd, and if you've been here, you would know that her other book that I read last year, I did a 3-minute book review on it called She's Too Pretty to Burn. Wendy Hurd is coming out with a new book called Dead End Girls, and it sounds so good. I don't want to try to I don't want to mess it up, so I'm just going to read it right from the thing here. In 1 week, Maud will be dead. At least that's what she wants everyone to think. After years of research, Maud has decided to fake her own death. She's figured out the how, the when, the where, and who will help her unsuspectingly. The why is complex. Revenge, partly, her terrible parents deserve this, but there's also la parole du vide, the call of the void, that beckons her toward a new life where she will be tied to no one, free and adrift. Then Frankie, a step-cousin she barely knows, figures out what she's plotting, and the plan seems like it's ruined, except Frankie doesn't want to rat her out. Frankie wants in. The girls vault into the unknown, risking everything for a new and limitless life. But there are some things you can never run away from. Well, the poison is not in the soil, but in the roots. Doesn't sound so good? I'm excited. I love it. It sounds like kind of like deep, dark, and intense, but Wendy Hurd's last book was deep, dark, and intense, and it was amazing. Her writing is amazing, and I'm here for it, and I cannot wait. And this book comes out May 10th. So the next book is Hollow Fires by Samira Ahmed. I don't know if I pronounced her name right. I'm sorry. But this book, I cannot do it justice, so again, I'm just going to read from this little doohickey here. Safiya Marza dreams of becoming a journalist, and one thing she learned as editor of her school newspaper is that a journalist's job is to find the facts and not let personal biases affect the story. But all that changes the day she finds the body of a murdered boy. Jawad Ali was 14 years old when he built a cosplay jetpack that a teacher mistook for a bomb. A jetpack that got him arrested, labeled a terrorist, and eventually killed. But he's more than a dead body, and more than a bomb boy. He was a person with a life worth remembering. Driven by Jawad's haunting voice guiding her throughout her investigation, Safiya seeks to tell the whole truth about the murdered boy and those who killed him because of their hate-based beliefs. This gripping and powerful book uses an innovative format and lyrical prose to expose the evil that exists in front of us all. The silent complicity of the privileged who create alternative facts to bend the truth to their liking. It sounds so deep and dark, but it sounds like a good story to be told, and I'm here for it. And this book comes out May 10th. So the next book I have here is From Bad to Cursed by Lana Harper, and this is the second book in a series, but I don't think you need to read it in order. And I'm gonna read this from again, deal with it. Wild Child Isadora is a thrill chaser, adept demon summoner, and despite the whole sexy evil sorceress vibe, also a cuddly animal lover. When she's not designing costumes and new storylines for the Arcan Emporium haunted house, Isa's nursing a secret, conflicted dream of ditching her family's witchy business to become an indie fashion designer in her own right. But when someone starts sabotaging the celebrations leading up to this year's Belton Festival with dark, dangerous magic, a member of the rival Thorn family gets badly hurt, throwing immediate suspicion on the Avaromos. To clear the Avramov name and step up for her family when they need her the most, Isa agrees to serve as a co-investigator, helping none other than Rowan Thorn to get to the bottom of things. Rowan is the very definition of lawful good, so tragically noble, and by the book, he makes Isa's teeth hurt. In accordance with their family's complicated history, he and Isa have been archenemies for years and have grown to heartily loathe each other. But as the unlikely duo follows a perplexing trail of clues to a stunning conclusion, Isa and Rowan discover how little they really know each other and stumble upon a maddening attraction that becomes harder to ignore by the day. It sounds so good, and I'm so intrigued. And that comes out May 10th. Those are some spring pre-order books I'm really interested in and excited that are coming out soon. Like April, May soon. But yeah. If you guys like this type of video, please give this video a like and subscribe because it lets me know so I can put these videos out. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys are excited for from this list that I have here, or if there's other books that are coming out for the spring pre-orders that I somehow missed. Please put in the comments below. I would love to know. But yeah, so like and subscribe if you want more videos by me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.